Yeah, apparently people had problems with the YouTube stream yesterday on demand, and now people are saying the YouTube stream went out from here. I don't know what's up with YouTube. They should buy some servers.
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, you'd think that. You think
I'm
that?
going to talk to my wife about that.
Dang, man. Yeah.
She just sigh and roll her eyes.
Yeah.
I don't work in that department.
Don't do it, Tom. I help Cy when he comes to town.
Yeah. What was she? It was Selena Gomez. She was hanging out with.
Oh, lovely. I wonder what she's like in person. Did she ask any Bieber?
Very nice.
Yeah.
They took a selfie together.
Oh, very nice. Did she say, "How's Justin Bieber doing"? Probably.
No, she avoided that topic very much. Yeah.
Probably should. Probably the right thing to do. I don't know Bieber, but I know that.
What do you mean?
I have to admit, I kind of like some of his new music, and I feel a little weird about it.
Well, you know why? Because he got what's his face? I can't remember his name now. The DJ.
Writer, producer, somebody?
Oh, the DJ producer.
Oh,
Skrillex. He got Skrillex out.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
I like Skrillex. I'm more of a Deadmau5 guy, and not just because he called out Kanye West for pirating software yesterday, which is pretty funny. I don't know if you guys talked about that at all. You wouldn't, because it's kind of a TMZ story, but
yeah,
it was him getting kind of caught red-handed.
Well, yeah. I read the story. He had a Pirate Bay tab open in a screenshot, and that would have been one thing, because you could have said, oh, well, maybe he's researching to see if his music is there. But it was very clearly the beginning few letters of what, like an audio editing program or something?
Yeah, it's like $200 thing.
Yeah.
You have to buy or pirate. And
when you're that rich, really, that's...
He's bankrupt, though, right? Isn't he in debt? Like he's
$50 million.
He's bankrupt, but he's in debt.
Yeah. If he's really $50 million in debt, then I am rich right now compared to him.
Can we call it HoloLens crafters?
Did we use HoloLens in the last title? Was that too many HoloLensies?
How long ago did we do the last HoloLens title? That's a good point.
2 days ago, right? Wasn't it 2 days ago?
Yeah, I think it was Monday.
Microsoft Halo, Holoback.
Might have been Friday.
HoloLens crafters. Pretty funny.
Heavy is the head that wears the HoloLens was Monday. You're right. iOS of the mind?
It's not bad.
EYEOS or iOS?
Oh.
Everything's coming up augmented also has been suggested.
AR is so meta.
Everything's coming up augmented is pretty good.
I kind of love that, to be honest. It made me laugh when you said it.
Oh, did I say it? I didn't even remember saying it.
Yeah.
Do you know where it's Do you know where that phrase is based off of?
Everything's coming up roses, right?
Yeah.
You look great. You look swell. You got the whole world on a plate, right?
Although I'm sure he probably referenced that from The Simpsons when Milhouse was a little despondent that he had these what do you call it, a flood pants on. He's like, why am I wearing flood pants? And then like a little small tide floods into his room and says, my feet are wet, soaking wet, but my pants are bone dry. Come to the Millhouse.
I remember that.
So do you like all of Deadmau5? Most of it? Do you like Rat-a-tat?
Most of it I really like. I like his album from 2012, whose name escapes me now. I'll have to go find it real quick, but I love that one.
Do you like Rat-a-tat?
Yeah, that one's all right.
Everything's coming up augmented will be the title, should anyone in the audience want to.
Like it. The one I'm thinking about is album title goes here is the title. And it's got amazing songs on it. And it's huge. It's like 18 tracks and
it's huge. Huge.
Huge. I like it a lot.
There's gonna be so many. All I know is there's gonna be at the end of this campaign, not gonna talk politics. There's gonna be so many sound bites.
I'm glad I finally remembered Skrillex, because the only thing that was coming to mind at first was Rathskeller.
Wait, who's Rathskeller?
We had a pizza place called Der Rathskeller.
I think it was a metal band, Rathskeller.
Was it?
Now I'm thinking of Rat.
Rathskeller. Der Voskop. Rathskeller Pub in Huntington Beach.
Oh, the Rat Girl. Remember the Rat Girl? Roger on the cover. Oh, she was the reason I went to record stores.
You know, at that time, I was not allowed to buy my own. I only heard the music. I didn't actually get to.
Oh my gosh! It was an Urbana, Illinois band.
Really?
That's why none of you have ever heard of it.
Oh.
Here's a story from the Champaign-Urbana News Gazette from 2008. Two of the founding members of Rathskeller, one of the most popular bands in Champaign-Urbana history, have formed a new band, The Unpossible.
The Unpossible?
Yes.
Wait, do you feel hipster cool now that you've heard of something that none of us have ever heard of?
I already felt hipster cool before that.
There's another Simpsons episode where Ralph says, what does he say?
Tastes like burning?
No, he goes, something, that's impossible.
Oh, no, me fail because he got his report card.
Yeah,
me
me fail
fail English, that's impossible. And you know what? I use that word a lot now, impossible.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
You mean inflammable means it's not flammable?
It's so good, dude.
Simpsons. I mean, if you needed to pick up on all the memes and kind of the tropes of human foibles, or at least the American foibles in society, I think The Simpsons is like your number one repository.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like the brand. I like the Futurama brand of that too. Pretty big fan of that.
Well, it's funny because it was, what was I seeing? Where he was drawing Bender, and he originally starts drawing it, you think he's drawing Homer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's just like you had everything else, except that he's a little more devious.
A little more a little saucy, a little smarter maybe.
We had a really dense show today because it's taking a long time to export. I assume that part of the MP3 compression algorithm is sorting through all of the insightful comments.
That's totally true. Just like I told my mom that every time she buys a new Kindle book, it makes her Kindle just a little heavier.
Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to bring up that compression doesn't automatically mean it's lossy.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Exactly.
That's the idea, right? It's not lossy.
Yeah.
There's lossy compression and lossless compression.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you just make the bits closer together, right?
Kinda. You kinda do it. It's one reason why.
Is it lossless compression when you eliminate redundant information?
No.
Okay, so that is lossy compression.
Lossy compression means that you remove data that you supposedly can mathematically put back in.
Got it.
I mean, the way I put it is like, zip files are a form of lossless compression. Like you can put anything and it will compress down. Like certain files compress more than others.
Right, because you're not losing any data. You're not getting rid of data.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
That's weird.
All the video for the rest of time will be compressed in some way. That's just the way it is.
Well, so this is the thing that people don't understand. Analog video, and I think Tom hit on it very well, is that analog video is compressed as well. I mean, VHS video is compressed compared to like a Betacam SP video signal. I mean, they literally throw away half the available resolution to fit on the quarter-inch tape.
Yeah, huge amounts of data are lost with every photo you take. Like when you're watching a Blu-ray, people think they're seeing. Oh, I mean, it may be the best possible way you're going to see Mad Max Fury Road, the great movie of 2015, but
won a few Oscars, I hear.
It's still, yeah, it did. I feel pretty vindicated, by the way.
I think you should.
I haven't talked to you about any of this since then, but I feel pretty vindicated. The only thing I think, so I felt a little robbed when George Miller didn't get Best Director, but then I saw Revenant last night, and that was a damn fine movie.
Yeah. Inarritu is amazing too. So
yeah, his style. I mean, I kind of feel like they were in this. It could have gone either way. Is how I feel. Like they're both in this place of like really unique visual voice.
Yeah.
And that movie, man. The one thing I will totally agree with though, and when I heard it at the Oscars, like you can't give that movie best cinematography. The cinematography in Mad Max was crazy and amazing, and no one's ever done it like that. And then I saw this and went, oh no, they gave it to the
right. Yeah, because I was like, oh, it's got to be Mad Max, and then they gave it to the Revenant. I was like, what? That's the one that you don't give Mad Max? I mean, as soon as Mad Max started cleaning up on all of those awards, I was like, well, it's not going to win Best Picture, obviously, because that's what happens.
They're giving it all the technicals, and that's what I knew too. I was like, yeah, there's no way. I thought maybe still director, but
yeah, director could have been possible. Would have been a little surprised, but
yeah. The only reason I thought they might do it is it's your one chance really to give it to him. He's probably not going to be up there again. Inarritu is 2 years in a row now, and certainly has more in him. Like, I don't know. I think they could have let that one slide, but whatever. We're splitting hairs at some point, but it did really well.
It's like slicing a rabbit.
I felt vindicated for my love of that film. And I still say, even after seeing Revenant, I'd put Revenant up in like my top 3 of 2015, but I'd still put Mad Max on top of everything, Great. That was really cool. Oh yeah, dude. Mad Max killed it. For my money, best movie I've seen in probably since, I don't know.
High school?
I'm trying to think. Maybe Dark Knight in 2008. And even then it's
better than Casablanca?
Well, maybe I can't go that far back. I mean, there are so many great movies in the world, and
when you and I were young and we went to see Casablanca.
Yeah, after school, even just pop into the.
We were in college, but yeah.
It's difficult for me to pick a movie out of the sky that I think I like better right now. I liked it that much. I don't even know.
It's the most recent thing in your mind.
Maybe it just spoke to so much of what I love.
You love deserts.
Yep.
You love car chases.
He loves water. He loves gas.
Love gas.
You love dictatorial control over a bunch of.
I love tumors.
Distressed people and.
Yeah, tumors named Barry and Larry, and that was good.
Yeah.
I like tough ladies with like axle grease wiped on their forehead. Those are cool.
Missing limbs replaced by mechanical contraptions.
Yep, guys.
I still don't understand how her arm worked.
Because it was awesome. That's why. Everything about that movie is great because it builds a world without you having to be told and spoon-fed everything.
Spoon food.
Yeah, but it's also based. No, that's not true because if you are a fan of Mad Max and Road Warrior, you kind of know how the world is.
Well, sort of, except I came into this as a fan of Road Warrior, not so much Mad Max. I think the first one's, it's old and indie and not great, but Road Warrior.
Mad Max is great.
It was cool. There's nothing wrong with it, but it was a little bit more traditional. Like they weren't in the desert. They were in this green place. Everybody looked like they just got off work. I don't know. It just didn't. It doesn't have the same.
The apocalypse had just happened, so they had just got off work.
That's true, I guess.
And the thing is, in Mad Max, he ran off into the great unknown, the part where civilization, or what was left of civilization, which I think was Bathurst in Queensland, or no, New South Wales, and he drove up to Queensland. They made a sharp left into the Great Outback, and then
the Badlands.
Yeah.
But even George Miller said, I wasn't quite sure what I was doing, but then I knew when I got to Road Warrior, I knew what world I wanted to build. So as far as
so a George who directed a hit movie admitted that he really didn't know what he was doing yet in that hit movie.
I know it's never the George you're thinking of, because that other George would never do that.
Yeah.
Never admit it. But anyway, so that movie established this tone that I think the new one has, but I was a big fan of those, but I wasn't like this diehard freak-out fan. This thing completely changed my brain. Like, it was a very different experience than I expected. I was overhyped and still came in just over the moon about how much I liked it. Like, I don't even know what the magic milk is, and I'm willing to admit that I may be the only guy where it hit every single point of light it needed to. But, man, just stays with me. I think about it all the time. I've seen it 7 times. I want to watch it.
You see Magic Milk 2.
The music's great. I just love Magic Milk 2. Matthew McConaughey's not in that one, though.
Yeah, it's a little different. But all right, I'm out of the post. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye.